get a red coupe. No, silver fastback. And I'd go for a spin of Route 7. The twisty part. Just me and Elvis. Maybe Mark. Heck, why not Ken Wall? Yeah, me and Ken in my red 240 SX, driving into the sunset.
Shampoo and conditioner. The word means health. The name means beautiful.
Afraid? I ain't afraid of nothing. The bug killers people try on me are a pushover. When are you folks gonna learn? There ain't nothing tough as me. Nothing. Why should I be a... Raid? Raid!
When it comes to killing bugs, all you need to know is Raid. When it says Raid, nobody does it deader.
Ever find this in your freezer? What is it? How long's it been there? It won't confess. I'm a chicken from last May. That's why I love the new Right On Labels on Ziploc freezer bags. If I want a mystery, I'll read Sherlock Holmes.
Put your trust in a Ziploc bag.
Hi, folks. I'm multi-purpose Vivids. Tough towels and powerful cleaners. All in one. I wipe out tough, greasy dirt wherever I find it. Try me and the 4 other Vivids.
That's right.
We cut the work down to a wipe.
In the best interest of the child, will continue.
Lights, camera, action. Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert uncover the real deal with Danny DeVito, Glenn Close, Clint Eastwood, Mel Gibson, and Kathleen Turner.
I was not brought up to think that I had to have a man to survive.
The stars speak out on Siskel and Ebert's first primetime special, Monday at 10. Get ready for comic catastrophe. Get ready for the laughs behind the laughs. Mary Fran hosts CBS Comedy Bloopers Wednesday. An all-new People magazine on television picks the 50 most beautiful people in the world. Plus, a preview of the play all the stars want to star in. People magazine on television Thursday at 10.
This is CBS.
You make me sparkle. You make me tingle. Even the stars are brighter when I'm with you. And when I surrender to a tasty kiss or two.
Martini and Rossi Asti. Make the moment sparkle.
News Break, sponsored by Marsh Supermarkets.
Good evening. Coming up in just about a half hour tonight on News 8, Mary Cartwright, the state's former lottery personnel director, has announced plans to sue the lottery over her firing. We'll have more on that. And we'll also have more on today's arrest of triple murder suspect Ronald Joe Janes. On Sports Locker Live, the complete Indy 500 lineup and your phone calls coming up.
You'll find lean, trim, prime beef in the Prime Cut Meat Shop at Marsh. You value serving the very best, and we value you.
I'm Tina Cosby. Join us for those stories and more at 11 o'clock on News 8.
Cadillac has long been committed to automotive safety. And now, a new Cadillac is an even safer investment. With a $2,000 cash bonus on Seville and Eldorado. And a $1,500 bonus on Fleetwood, DeVille, and Brome. Engineered to provide the greatest comfort of all, peace of mind. With a $2,000 bonus, it's one of the safer investments you can make.
Think of your hands and think of a name. When skin gets this dry, Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion heals dryness fast. So when you think of your hands, think of our name, Vaseline Intensive Care.
It's the first fluoride toothpaste and mouth rinse in one.
For a healthy, cleaner, frozen mouth.
Tonight, it's ragu fresh Italian pasta sauce.
How fresh can it taste? Ragu fresh Italian, cooked with more crushed tomatoes for more fresh tomato taste.
Think of your hands and think of a name. When skin gets this dry, Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion heals dryness fast. So when you think of your hands, think of our name, Vaseline Intensive Care.
If you thought you had to give up comfort to get a close shave, Norelco says, think again. Their revolutionary shaving system shaves skin close in a way that's incredibly comfortable. As the hair enters the chamber, the patented lift and cut system lifts each hair and holds it a split second before a blade cuts it, so it's possible to shave skin close without the blades even touching the skin. The lift and cut shaving system from Norelco. We made close comfortable.
Tuesdays.
French class is driving me nuts. My mouth just wasn't made for French.
Mine was.
Who's the boss? Then
chemistry, as in life, the realities are clear. Some combinations make sparks, some don't.
It's the Wonder Years. MacGyver will continue in a moment.
Wednesday.
Girl, I remember you had every record she made.
A blues legend comes to Brewster Place, and a lawyer uses sex to win a case.
Next time you want to play this game, you better be prepared to see it through.
Equal Justice, Wednesday.
Fabulous. Definitely made for boys. He's a dry baby. There were no leaks with this diaper.
Introducing new Ultra Pampers for boys.
I didn't have any wetness on the front of his clothes.
That's because new Ultra Pampers for boys is more absorbent and 50% faster to help stop leaks up front where boys need it most.
Overnight, he hasn't awakened once. His nighties drier, his shirt's drier, his bedclothes are dry. He was just dry.
New Ultra Pampers for boys and girls for drier, happier babies.
He's a happy camper.
Dairy Queen announces frozen yogurt made in a special way. We start with non-fat, cholesterol-free frozen yogurt. Add your choice of fruit or chocolate. Then blend it all together, fresh for you. The result is a delicious way to treat yourself right. Try our non-fat blended fresh frozen yogurt. It'll be a big hit. That is, if our blender holds up.
A memorial for Ryan White, tonight at 11.
McDonald's new low-fat frozen yogurt.
It tastes fattening, but it feels skinny. It tastes decadent, but it feels responsible. It tastes guilty, but it feels innocent.
New, sinfully delicious McDonald's frozen yogurt is 99% fat-free.
It tastes naughty, but it feels nice.
McDonald's low-fat frozen yogurt.
It tastes fattening, but it feels skinny. You know the one, McDonald's. Food, folks, and fun.
Who says you can't have beautiful hair every day?
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot. Sometimes you need a little finesse.
The Finesse self-adjusting formula. Never over conditions, never under conditions. So your hair always gets the perfect conditioning, and you always get perfect hair.
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
Room for Romance will be right back.
Monday, Murphy lands in jail to protect his source.
These dirty
dirty screws can't break me.
But she goes stir-crazy.
Murphy? Grandpa?
Murphy Brown. Then, Suzanne's new best friend has a different lifestyle.
Oh, Suzanne, loosen up. It's the 90s.
Yeah, well, it's not the gay 90s.
Designing Women after Murphy Brown, Monday.
This is CBS.
Round and round the wheel goes. You'll love Wheel of Fortune.
You can take my word for it. Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7 on Wish TV.
Don't miss it.
Indiana's own 24-hour news service, Wish TV News 8.
You did what, Nelson? Sent the Virgin over here tonight, now?
Oh, I've got to get some more of these quick-tie glue pens. They're on sale.
That stuff really works.
Yeah, I fix plates, glasses, jewelry, furniture, shoes, appliances, toys.
Boy, you sure break a lot of stuff.
I saw a man get murdered.
You get on the train, lock the door. This year, the name for suspense. They got automatic weapons. If they see you, they're gonna kill you. Is Narrow Margin.
The people I work for want the woman.
What woman?
This is my life we're dealing with.
Gene Hackman. We can't get off the train. Ann Archer.
I don't want to die.
Narrow Margin. Rated R. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Finally, a computer's so easy to use, it really is a home computer. So easy to learn, it guarantees success. All I needed was 15 minutes at Radio Shack with the Tandy 1000 RL, and I could really use this computer. The RL actually taught us how to use its 24 built-in home organizing solutions. Now the whole family enjoys using the RL to communicate and manage our everyday home activities.
Come in today and spend 15 minutes that can change your life. Only at Radio Shack, America's technology store, creating new standards.
The Trials of Rosie O'Neill will continue in a moment.
Thursday, torn from the woman he loves.
You left me at the church.
He's ready to take revenge.
Let me guess who you were talking to.
Big time. Knots Landing.
You can win great prizes.
From CBS and Kmart.
Instantly.
Just get your game card in the Kmart newspaper circular.
Play the CBS Kmart Get Ready giveaway tomorrow.
This is Paula Zahn.
And I'm Harry Smith. Tomorrow we'll talk with Meryl Streep about her new movie, Postcards from the Edge.
And Steve Gutenberg will join us on CBS This Morning.
Stay tuned for your local news, followed by Wise Guy, all this week on CBS Late Night.
For the first time ever on television, the world premiere of A Dream Come True. Kevin Costner. It's perfect. Field of Dreams, Tuesday on CBS.
This is CBS.
This is WSBT News, the Night Shift Report. Police have arrested a man in the New Buffalo bar bombing and have set off more explosives.
That tanker explosion on the Saginaw River has firefighters back on the scene tonight, and also in Michigan, a big marijuana find in St. Joseph County.
In sports, Michigan's coach answers his critics for the loss to Notre Dame. Charlie has that.
And Paul watches a front moving this way for a little rain.
Stay there.
What gives you lots of hot water? The lowest cost way?
Nothing does it like gas.
What lets you wash for less money to save every day?
Nothing does it like gas.
What heats water so efficiently it's half the cost of electricity?
Nothing does it, no, nothing does it like gas. For hot water, for cooking, Home heating or dryer?
Choose gas, America's best energy value. From NIPSCO, naturally.
Watch Night Court weeknights at 10:30 only on WSBT TV.
He only cared about winning.
Gambling? I try to keep the gambling to a minimum.
Until he lost his heart.
I met this woman.
Take the advice of an old man. You stick with her.
Then fate played his hand.
Someone has to be responsible for changing things.
You want to change the world, Bobby? Change mine. Perhaps you do believe in something.
From the director of Out of Africa, Robert Redford, Lena Olin, Havana, rated R. Starts December 12th in select areas.
Oh, L-E-S-T-L-E-S, Nestle's makes the very best. I need something chocolatey, Nestle's quick, and it's gotta be something from Nestle. Nestle's makes the very best. Sweet dreams are made of this. Alpine White's the very best. When it crunches, that's why I love Nestle Crunch. And I love the food too. It's good to be home. Catch some raisinets. Proudly raisinets. When it catch some raisinets. N-E-S-T-L-E-S. Nestle's makes the very best. I know what you want before you say it. I know the song before you play it. We're the family, you and me. Feeding you good, as good can be.
At Tyson, we put a little extra into everything we make because we never forget where all our food is going.
Tyson's feeding you like family. Tyson's feeding you.
A new American cheese snack idea. Grill it up and slice it up so little fingers can pick it up. Cut it up, spun it up, guaranteed they'll eat it up. American cheese. Kids are up for it anytime.
Remember when you had to be a rocket scientist to play the game of Trivial Pursuit? Not anymore. Now there's the Trivial Pursuit 80s edition. You remember the 80s. Sir, what residents ordered 12 tons of jelly beans during the 1980s?
Well, the White House.
Who did Annie Sluggo babysit for? The Trivial Pursuit 80s edition. Questions anyone can answer. In 87, what mammal after dogs bit the most New Yorkers?
Humans!
The Trivial Pursuit 80s edition from Parker Brothers.
We'll be right back with The Nutcracker, the motion picture, following these messages on Fox 50.
Mike's theater class has him thinking.
The Berlin Wall crumbles, Mike thinks.
About a tough question.
How do I know if I'm good?
And he's got the whole family guessing.
I mean, do you have any real proof that you're good? No.
Okay, you're worthless. Let's get back to my problem.
He's knocking everyone off balance.
People who are a little off tell you you're good and you believe them?
Can he find an answer?
I'm asking, how do you know?
Growing Pains.
Monday at 6 on Fox WXIN 59.
Kick it into high gear this weekend with rapper Kool Mo D, Bob Barker, and Twin Peaks' Dana Ashbrook on the Arsenio Hall Weekend Jam.
Tonight at 11:30 on Fox 59.
Dear Folgers, I tried the Folgers Switch at my daughter's wedding. To my surprise, we ran out of brewed coffee. Oh, cool. Luckily, my motorhome was parked nearby. I grabbed a jar of Folgers Crystals and secretly made the switch. Well, it smelled and tasted so good, no one suspected a thing.
People who thought they were drinking fresh brewed coffee were secretly switched to Folgers Crystals.
Thanks. Your Folgers Crystals saved a special day. Betty Stauffenbiel.
Kmart has changed a lot since we opened our first store 27 years ago. But nothing we have ever done compares to the changes we're making now. We're changing the way Kmart looks, feels, and acts. With more brand names, New store design and improved service.
What about cosmetics?
We understand you want to feel good about where you shop.
Good. I think that's great. Thanks.
So we're doing everything it takes to make you love your new Kmart.
At the Barbie Children's Summit this November,
Together we can do it.
children from all over the world will gather
We can save our world.
to decide the cosmos vital to their future.
Together we can do it.
And this November, every time you buy a Barbie doll, a portion of the proceeds will go to support that cause. Let's make this a better world.
Who can play this game, Maxie? You want to play dirty? Okay, Maxie, I know how to play dirty.
Yeah, I know you do, because that's the only way you know how to play.
Getting to know you. Prism enjoys Japanese quality, but is built in the U.S.
Car and driver says you won't find a buzzer rattle within 10 miles of this car. I like that.
Prism is a darn good bargain.
Maybe the best small car made in America.
As I wrote in our story, we think you'll like it too.
Getting to know.
Now's the time to get to know the Geo Prism at your Chevrolet Geo dealers.
The sound design stereo system is outrageous. You could really blast out a few windows with that. I gotta figure out how I can get this for Christmas. Why don't you just try being good? Nah. My parents will see through that in a second.
Come on, Sparky. Look at this. You still look sad.
The only one with the unexpected twist of Lyman. Hopes your holiday has a little unexpected smile.
I want to grow up. Go on, grow up. I don't want to grow up. I'm at Toys R Us. There's a million toys at Toys R Us. And I can play with. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
You know, Grandpa, for a single gram of fat, you could have 3 whole cups of our light popcorn. Or some light potato chips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. 3 of them. Orville Redenbacher's light microwave popcorn.
You can eat a ton of it.
NBC Monday Night at the Movies will return following these messages.
Helen, she has a hunger I can never satisfy. A thirst for which there is no quenching. An itch
Shave me.
you cannot quite scratch. These people need help.
In the kingdom of laughter, the ruler is wings.
It was the most popular story of all time.
It landed on a wicked witch. Now, NBC presents the untold story behind the man who created this American classic. And he lived in a little cottage in the forest.
The people who inspired him.
You ready to work right now?
I'm your man, Mr. Bob.
Who are you? What's your name?
Dorothy.
The dream that captivated the world.
The Land of Oz.
Annette O'Toole, Rue McClanahan, and John Ritter in the holiday event of the season, The Dreamer of Oz, next Monday on NBC.
Good evening, I'm Tom Cochran. At this hour, police continue to come up empty in their search for the killer of the North Side woman, gunned down in broad daylight at a bus stop. We'll have the latest on the investigation on the News Center. Also at 11, local flyers react to the tragedy at the Detroit Metro Airport. We'll hear from those coming in from Detroit. Bob AccuWeather on the sudden drop in temperatures in Don Sports Final. We'll be watching for you at 11 on the News Center tonight. Join us.
A holiday for young and old. Holly, ribbons, glass and gold. Long John Silver, make it a splash.
Make it a home-style holiday with Long John Silver seafood and holiday crystal stemware. Just 99 cents each with any meal. Long John Silver's. Monday through Wednesday, try our 3-piece home-style fish and fries special for just $1.99.
They're spending the holidays in the hot desert sand. Our friends and neighbors, our sons and daughters, the Hoosiers of Desert Shield. Join Tom Cochran and News Center 13's David McAnally, the only Indiana television reporter to travel to the Mideast and experience firsthand the anticipation and the anxieties of the Hoosiers of Desert Shield. A special program Friday, December 7th at 7, only on 13 WTHR.
The Colts out of the playoffs, Ron Meyer at 11.
When Will I Be Loved continues, starring Stephanie Powers, Katherine Hellman, and Crystal Bernard.
Coming through.
You ready to go? Time's a-wasting. Hit it, Bobby. Let's go! Yeah, we are gonna
Carousels and Christmas bells and lots more joy coming up with Dolly and her family.
This Christmas carol is brought to you by the people at the Miller Brewing Company. Happy holidays.
Chances are the one animal that will bring the most to your family this holiday season isn't a reindeer. Pets add so much to our lives, and Alpo adds so much to theirs.
Saturday, ABC Sports presents an early holiday basketball of good cheer and rowdy friends. It begins with college basketball's tough teams taking aim at the duel in the desert. First, Alonzo Mourning leads Georgetown against Ohio State. And later, the Runnin' Rebels from UNLV take on Florida State. Plus regional coverage of LSU at Illinois. And that night, get ready for some football! It's a special Saturday party as the Washington Redskins take on the Indianapolis Colts. It's all Saturday on ABC Sports.
Santa's favorite singer, Dolly Parton, will be right back. Hope you will too.
Thursday, bring the whole family to the Ice-Capades. The Simpsons characters join Michael Feinstein and Pia Zadora.
Make way. Here comes trouble.
Peter Scolari hosts the Ice-Capades 50th anniversary special Thursday.
Toshiba introduces high-performance engineering. A Super Tube TV. A Super VHS VCR. In other words, buckle your seatbelt.
Available at Carson Peary Scott and Douglas TV.
They come to me to get a prescription filled, but that's only a small part of my job. They have questions about what they're getting, or maybe something else that's worrying them. That's really what I'm here for, the human touch, I guess. I think when you care, people can tell. It makes them feel better to know somebody's there for them. I got into this profession because I wanted to help people.
You can count on people who care.
Tough travel this weekend. The forecast at 10.
Jump up on that carousel. I promised you a ride.